The following program is designed to demonstrate simple workouts that you can use to improve your health. Be sure to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program.
If you or somebody you know suffer from fibromyalgia or chronic pain syndrome, you want to stay tuned next for Body and Spirit. Health and Education Center. Welcome to Body and Spirit. Today we're going to be talking about fibromyalgia and chronic pain syndrome and other things that just cause us to hurt for no unexplained reason. When we look at pain, it can be very frustrating. We have no idea what to do about it. But exercise has actually been found to be very helpful, especially if we keep it in conjunction with God's other natural remedies. Eating proper diet, lots of air, lots of rest. All those things are key components to have a strong immune system and for feeling good. The Bible talks about that if we turn to Him, He is faithful to heal us. And I believe that people can get great relief from all these conditions we mentioned with a good exercise program and a good overall lifestyle program. So today we're going to focus on the exercise. We're also going to discuss some of the things we can do about these conditions. So if we're ready, let's go ahead and get started. Helping me out today will be Barbara and Amy. Anytime we deal with a condition like fibromyalgia or any type of chronic pain syndrome, we have to be real careful about how much we stimulate the muscles. If we overdo it, we can actually make ourselves worse. So we're going to just gently warm up here with just some easy arm circles. And with these conditions, you might want to stop frequently and let yourself rest. We do not want to take you into a situation where you're going to be getting a lot of lactic acid buildup. Okay, now let's go the other direction. Just gently going over. And let's do 5 more times. And last one, and relax. Good. Okay, what we're going to do is we're just going to push our hands together. Keep your elbows up so your forearms are parallel to the ground. Okay, now we're going to rotate the hands. We're going to push out and draw back and push out and draw back. We're working the pectoralis major or the chest muscles now, but you want to be careful of how hard you push. You can always go harder. I have a philosophy in exercise. You can always start too easy, that's fine, because you can always add more. If you start too hard, you can set yourself back. Never want to see anybody go backwards. We only want to see good progress. Let's do about 10 more of these. There's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. 10. Okay, now we're going to rotate back to the prayerful position. We're going to go back and forth this way. We want to stimulate the muscles. We just don't want to overdo them. Exercise is such a key component as far as increasing circulation and making us feel good. Sometimes I find people who have fibromyalgia or chronic fatigue or chronic pain or chronic fatigue syndrome, they'll find that after they do the exercise, they actually feel better. Okay, let's go 5 more each way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, last one, and 5. Good. Now we're going to stretch those muscles out. We're just going to gently lay back and feel it stretch. Bring it across. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Let's lay back again. Feel the stretch. And cross, pull it apart. Very good. All right, Barbara, if you could get our towels for us. We'll get our expensive exercise equipment here. Your basic hand towel. Nothing fancy about them. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to use these to give us our range of motion. Now, for those who do not have any pain conditions, pull really hard on the towel as if you want to tear it in two. For those who do have pain or arthritic pain, let's just take the towel and gently bring it up and pull it over. And up and over. Good. When you have these type of conditions, you also want to have a good dietary program. Make sure you eat lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. Try and abstain from things that you know are not going to be healthy for you. Take care of your body because it's the only one you're going to get. And we find that as we eat properly, we find our immune system getting stronger. Also, we want to look at getting lots of water. Water is such a key component for keeping our body clean. That's very helpful. Getting outside and getting lots of sunshine and fresh air, that's very important. Being temperate in the things we do. Making sure we get a lot of rest. Rest is a key component for people who have these type of disorders. So often I see people have very bad schedules, working all sorts of crazy hours, and pretty soon, lo and behold, they have some type of autoimmune disorder that they really wish they didn't have. So by getting proper rest, getting to bed early enough to take advantage of those most valuable parts of sleep, getting up early, and getting yourself fit enough that your pulse rate is low enough that you can truly enter into rest. And also very important to remember that the way God made us, if we take 1 day in 7 for total Sabbath rest, it's very helpful for our overall health. Okay, now let's hold it overhead. We're going to go back and forth now. You want to feel the stretch. Again, for those who do not have the problem, go ahead and pull real hard. Get as much out of it as you want. Those with fibromyalgia or chronic pain syndrome, be very careful about what you do. If you need to put your arms down, that's fine. And let's go 5 more each way. There's 1, and 2, and 3, 2 more. 4, last one, and 5. Good. Okay, let's set our towels down for a moment. We're going to stretch the muscles we just worked. Put an arm up. See how we're doing there? Good. Oh, you got lots of flexibility. So does Barbara. Okay, we look good. Let's hold that for 10 more seconds. Stretching is a very key component for any pain type condition. You want to have good range of motion. That'll help you to do the simple things of life. Okay, let's switch again. Okay, let's hold that for 10 more seconds. We're going to hold each stretch for about a 10 to 15 second time period. And we got 5 more seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're going to do the shoulder area. Now the shoulder area is very complex. There's lots of muscles up there that allow us to rotate our shoulders or rotate our arms around. You have 16 muscles that attach into each side of the scapula. Plus you have the deltoids that cap off the shoulders. You have the trapezius coming off the neck. And so we're going to try and work all these areas. So we're going to start out by just having our hands down to our side and raising up and down and up and down. For those at home who are wanting to go harder, get some hand weights, grab some books, grab some jars, some water jugs, something, and you can give yourself some resistance and make this more difficult. We're looking to get range of motion. That's the main thing we're after. Get the blood circulating. For many, even this exercise, just raising up, is very difficult. I remember a man who came out to our center. He can only do this 5 times when he first started. 3 months later, he was able to do the same exercise with a 20-pound dumbbell in each hand. So I've seen great things happen, even with people who have lots of pain. And yes, I've seen many people with fibromyalgia and chronic pain syndrome get much better in a very short period of time. But it's implementing all the aspects of healthy living, not just one, but everything. And of course, the most vital is that trust in God. If we have that, we can really anticipate great things happening to us. Okay, let's do 5 more. And 3 more. And last one. Good. Okay, now let's just rest. We're going to shrug the shoulders up and around. Try and get the motion through the trapezius and the scapular area. We're going to do 15 of those. Good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more time, 15, now back the other way, 15 of those, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, now let's just shrug your shoulders up and then down. When we practice this, we'll be very good at telling people, I don't know. Good at shrugging your shoulders. And let's go 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to take our hands to the front. We're going to draw them up and back down, up and down. Remember, if you need to rest, go ahead. Otherwise, keep going. Also, if you want to use weights on this one, that's fine. It'll give you more resistance. Also, we found it helpful for those with these type of conditions to get regular massages. Hydrotherapy has been found to be good. So there's lots of hope for people that have pain. Don't just give up. That's the worst thing you could do. Because as your muscles get weaker, the pain will intensify. Okay, let's go 10 more. Keep going. And 5 more. And down to the last 2. Okay, good. Relax. Okay, just kind of shake the arms out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to stretch the area out a little bit. Let's start by turning our head to the side. Now the other way. And turn. And turn. 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 2 more each way. There's 1. And there's 2. Now let's bring the arm up, cross it over, and stretch that area. Okay, there you go. Just put it out here nice and straight, Barbara. There, good. Okay, good. We're going to hold that for around 15 seconds. We've got 10 to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Remember, when you stretch, do not take it into an extreme pain range. You simply want to give it a nice steady pull. Feel the muscles being stretched. Don't bounce. Hold it steady. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a bicep-tricep combination exercise. We're going to curl our arms up like that, and then we're going to turn and push down, and we're going to turn our thumbs. We're going to rotate so our thumbs are turning in, and that'll give the maximum contraction of the tricep. Okay, ready? So let's come up, and then down, and up, and down, up, and down. Good. Keep it going. Now this is a pretty simple movement, and not really very intrusive to the muscles. So if you need to use weights, that's fine. Otherwise, I'd strongly encourage you just to do the range of motion like we're doing. Again, you can control how hard you work, because if you flex the muscles up hard, you can get a good stimulus on them. I found through my years in bodybuilding that if you, just by flexing the muscles for a long period of time, you can make yourself very, very tired. In fact, oftentimes after a posing routine, you're extremely worn out and can be sore the next day just by practicing a lot of posing. Okay, keep it going. Up, down, up, down. Good, keep going. Let's do about 15 more. We're going to get a lot of repetitions in here. 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 10 more. Let's make sure we flex those triceps hard down at the bottom. There's 2 and 3 and 4, good. 5 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more time. 5, okay, just let the arms shake out a little bit. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take just a moment to get a few breaths of air. So we're going to take a nice deep breath through the nose, and then out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and get the towels out of here. Barbara, if you want to just go ahead and drop those on the chair over there. Getting those nice deep breaths is important for a couple reasons. It encourages us to breathe properly, but also it gives us just a little time to rest and help bring that heart rate down to get us ready for the next phase of exercise, which today is going to be legs. And we're going to start out by warming the legs up by stepping out to the side, just stretching back that way. Now we're going to switch over to the other side, go stretch on the inside of the thigh, then down, and over, good. For those that want to make it a little harder, you can lunge down a little deeper. For those with pain, I strongly suggest we just keep it in a very safe range. Remember, you can always add more. Always want to start on the safe side. Okay, let's do 10 more each way. There's 1 and 2. Want to feel it stretch on the inside of the thigh each time. 3, good, control. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 3 more, 8, 9, and 10. Now lean back over to the side. Let's just stretch. Feel it stretch. 5 more seconds. And over to the other side now. Feel it stretch. And 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. Okay, now we're going to do some squatting. Legs should be a little bit warmed up. Now when we do the squats can be a very difficult exercise, but a very important exercise. So for those who have pain, we're not going to do a very large range of motion. For those who aren't in pain, you can go ahead and take this down fairly deep. So we're going to cross the arms. The feet are a little wider than shoulder width. The toes are turned out slightly. Now we're going to push back with the hips and back up again. Okay, we're not going very deep, and we're going to come all the way up. Okay, and up. Push the hips back. We don't want the knees to go over the feet at all. And we're coming all the way up when we do these. If you want to make it harder, go down deeper and don't come all the way up. That'll keep the tension on the thighs and give you a much greater training effect. Okay, but we're going to do a lot of repetitions. Doing okay so far? Good. Amy, all right? Okay. We're going to do 20 more. If you need to stop at home, that's fine. Go ahead and do so. For those who are regular watchers of the program, you know there's oftentimes we'll stop and hold things. We're not going to do that today. That's not a good idea for those with chronic pain. And I think we have 10 more. 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more time. And 10. Good. Now, my assumption is that if you do have pain, it's difficult for you to get on the floor. So we're going to do everything in a standing position today. So what I'd like you gals to do is come over by me and put your hand on my shoulder, get a hold of your ankle, and stretch your quadricep. Good. Don't fall off. Okay? And we want to just have a steady pull. You don't want to bounce it at all. And let's hold that for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're going to switch. Okay, you're going to have to grab with the other hand on my shoulder. There you go. And let's hold that now for another 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Good. Now let's stretch the hamstring area. We're going to step out and go up on the heel. Lean gently into it. If you can grab your ankle and pull down, that's fine. Girls are making me look bad. Okay. Hold the stretch. 10 more seconds. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Lean forward into it. You might find that one side is more flexible than the other. That's not unusual. Stay with it, and you should balance out. Okay, let's hold that for 10 more seconds. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay, now we're going to do some calves, and we're going to just do one leg at a time. Put the toe back. Put the foot back, okay? We're going to press up on the toe, and then back down again. Do 20 of those. Now you can do this on a step or a block of wood and get more intensity with it. Calves are an area that can get really painful if you overdo them. So we want to start with a less aggressive exercise. Good. Way up on the toe and all the way down. 10 more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 more. 8, 9, last one, 10. Good. Let's switch. Okay, press up, down, good, up, way up on the toe. If it starts to burn, just go ahead and relax. You really don't want to take yourself into that type of a range. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good. Now we're going to do some abdominal. We're going to do that from a standing position as well. Okay, you can go ahead and face the front, Barbara. I'll go ahead and turn a little sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Put the hands behind the back. We're going to crunch the abdominal and bend over. And then up. Keep the abdominal crunched. And lay back. Okay, crunch over, bend, up, keep it crunched, and lay back. Crunch the abdominal. What I mean by crunch is I mean contract it. Back. So you're blowing out, flexing it, bend over, up, lay back. Appears to be a very simple move, but is very effective if you have good isolation on the abdominal muscles. Again, this is one we can do a lot of repetitions on. It's not near as difficult as getting on the ground and doing them that way. Okay, we're going to do 10 more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Focus on what you're doing each time. 5. Crunch the abdominals. 6. 7. There's 8. 2 more times. 9. Last one. 10. Let's just lay back and feel the stretch there. Hold that for 10 more seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Relax. Okay, we're going to cool down with just some trunk rotation. We don't want to bounce this at all. We just want to give ourselves a nice, easy turn. Helps us with the external obliques, the muscles along the sides, and it also gives us some stretching, so it makes it so it isn't quite so difficult to turn. There are times in our life where we have to turn around, so I feel it's important to keep all aspects of our flexibility intact. Whatever direction God has designed our bodies to go, I feel it's important for us to keep that area limber. Okay, we're going to keep going. We're going to do 10 more each way. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. 2 more times. 9. And 10. Good. Thanks a lot, ladies. We're all done. Don't be discouraged if you get in pain. I remember not that long ago, a man called us and said, my wife is in such pain, she's ready for a wheelchair. She was 73 years old. He didn't know what to do. So he said, can I bring her out to your center? Well, we didn't even have a program starting at the time, but he insisted they come anyway. So I said, well, go ahead and come. I believe we're there to serve people. And she came out, and within 2 weeks, this woman who could barely walk was walking an incredible 6 to 10 miles a day. Now, in my career, I've never seen a turnaround like that. It really was miraculous to see just how much better she got. Now, right before she came out, she was in total despair. She was depressed, didn't think there's anything she could do for her chronic pain. There is hope, and we have to keep focusing on the right reason for our exercise and keep with a regular program. Find something you like and you'll stick with, and do it for the right reason. Remember, Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. God bless. We'll see you next time.